concession stand, something or other.
No, don't say that because then people will think.
No, I'm just saying they need to say what's up. Say what they think. Do you know what it's about?
Not really. I know this alternative fuel thing going on.
Yeah.
Something about digging, mining some shit, I think. Not really sure.
It's about extracting natural gas from this like really far down layer of sediment, like under the ground. And basically, you know, all these big like drilling companies, they offer you a chance to like sign a lease, like if you have land that you want to like, you know, designate to get the gas out. But you know, there's some question of whether or not like it'll contaminate the water, and like there's a lot of environmental concerns.
I know that the controversy is that those who are for Marcellus Shale think that it's good because it's like promoting jobs and it's natural gas, but I know that people who are against it, it's just kind of like where I'm coming from, and like what I've learned is that it's extremely damaging to the environment and to like the people whose homes and like backyards that it's happening to. It's just people are kind of being forced into selling their land to drill, and the drilling is just causing bad things to happen.
Much about it. I've heard about some natural gas drilling going down up here, and I've heard that because of it there's been some methane leaks into the water supplies.
I really don't want to tread over that either. You should kind of let them be. I mean, there's a reason why it says rest in peace.
I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. Like, for them, like, setting up on a cemetery, like, not giving my grandfather's gravestone and drilling there, not really too cool with that.
Yeah.
But, like, say you're, like, on the side of the cemetery and you happen to dig under the cemetery, that's cool. I mean, they're what, 6 feet under, right? So it's only like 10 to 12 feet under, I'm alright with that.
You're okay as long as it's farther down underneath the grave?
Right, as long as you go like underneath it, instead of like straight through it, then to be pretty honest, yeah, I'm alright with that. I got no complaints. At this time.
I have a lot of issue with the idea of them drilling in cemeteries, especially the Allegheny Cemetery. It's basically a big park. It's beautiful there, and I don't feel like they should mar that. And I think it's disrespectful to people that are buried there to have them drilling in that land.
That's disrespectful. It's disrupting to the land that was there before that. And I'm totally against it. So.
I believe that cemeteries are hallowed ground, so you shouldn't mess with that.
I think it should be the people's choice. If you own the land and you want to take any risks that are possible, obviously there would have to be some sort of contract so that way you understand that whose responsibility it is if something goes wrong, and there are going to be possibly like legal implications afterwards. You are willing to work with that. But that's your choice. If you own the land, it's your choice to make. I don't think that the state should be making that decision for everybody. It really is a personal decision.
And also my dad, he's at the natural gas company back down in Texas, and he told me about how he's planning on bringing the company up here to do some natural gas drilling. So I'm trying to make sure that when he does the drilling up here, he doesn't cause all the leaks like all the bad companies up here. I think it's up to the company not to do methods that cause personal harm to the citizens up here. I don't think they should ban the entire practice, but they should ban companies that have a history of doing it incorrectly, like causing the leaks.
If the only concern is my grandfather's grave and dig around it, I'm alright. Then yes, the rewards outweigh the risks. I need some concrete figures before I have a distinct opinion.
So, say for example, it wouldn't harm the environment at all. You think that would be okay?
No, no.
Okay, and what if it would harm the environment to the fact if it would pollute some drinking water?
To find some, I mean like a certain amount, depending how good this shale thing is going to be, like minute amount, like a teaspoon in an ocean, okay.
So what if someone drilled, what if you gave the permission to drill underneath your house, but your water was contaminated? You're getting money, though, for the fact that they're drilling.
Then I probably wouldn't let them drill in my house, because I wouldn't want my water to be contaminated.
Okay, so if there was a risk of any of your water being contaminated, you probably wouldn't let it happen?
Probably not.
There's things out there that are making natural gas more available, cheaper to me. If I'm paying my own bills, then I kind of feel that, you know, whatever's making my life easier going into it. At the same time, we have to look out for the people who own the land, etc. So I'm really on the fence. I could go for it, I could go against it. If it was my land and they were paying me to drill there, then I'd have no problem. Like I said, I'm making money.
You're making
Yet
that
again,
dough.
if they're digging under my grandparents' grave, etc., I don't think I could do for that. So I just think it needs to be regulated. I mean, I don't see a problem with it. It's natural gas. I mean, it's an asset to us. We can use it. We can use it effectively.
Why
Let's
not?
go get it. But like I said, if we're treading over water getting there, it's none of our business.
I mean, it's extremely pertinent around here because like a lot of the land around here is really like they're really trying to get their hands on the land around here, and I don't think it's like kind of upsetting that students here don't realize it's going to eventually affect our water because there's so many available like ports or like spots for them to be drilling around the Pittsburgh area, and I don't think people understand that. Like near Mount Pleasant and near all those places, like it's really, I don't know, Pennsylvania has a lot of opportunities for the drilling, so I don't think the students understand that it's going to affect them.
Just personally, I don't think it affects me too much, except for if they do drill in here, it could affect the water supply, and I drink water, so I could get hurt by that.
Can you dig it? Marcellus Shale!